couldn't put him away?
Not really, because I think I showed a different dimension to my game.
For sure.
Because coming out during the whole press tour, people were saying I was going to bully him and just use, brute strength to beat him.
Right.
And I showed, skills. I showed, I had a great jab. I could box. And I think overall I showed my boxing IQ.
You did, but you were able to hit him with whatever you wanted. The jab was working. The left, you were southpaw. You was going right down Main Street through the guard. But the guy came up 2 weight classes. You're supposed to be able to put him away, Earl.
Yeah, I mean, after watching the fight, I think I could have put him away.
Right.
But, I just wanted to show a different game.
Right.
I think I wanted to show that I could box. I do have skills. It's not all just coming forward and just fighting hard. Because a lot of people try to compare me just, to Marvin Hagler.
Right.
And I got different dimensions in my game than just coming forward. I can box too. Because I just wanted to show that I can outbox him, and I think I got more credit beating him that way instead of just running him over.
Let me talk about that. That's actually exactly how I felt. Because, when I saw that he didn't get the knockout, I was thinking there were several times, where we even talked about it in the chat where we saw like, yo, Spence can knock him out if he really, really want to. But he didn't. But what we learned is that even though I already saw it in the past and we did expect for him to go out there and body beat the shit out of Mikey Garcia, he did. He did. But we saw so much in his game where he completely outboxed him and Mikey Garcia couldn't even hit him. He made Mikey Garcia look like an amateur. Mikey Garcia couldn't do nothing. And that's why I say that Mikey Garcia could possibly be broken. Maybe not physically, but mentally, for him to lose like that. He couldn't do nothing. So with that, Errol Spence does get some stripes. Some. See, he can't. It's hard because Mikey Garcia is smart. Spence is smart. He know that people can't really give him no stripes for that. So he did the right thing. He went out there and displayed his skill set. You see what I'm saying? I like what he said, though, about Sean Porter. Let me tell you. I went to Porter versus Berto. And I went to Wilder versus Bermain Stavern too. Porter, I had a nice chance to talk to Porter and Kenny Porter quite a bit. And basically, they didn't want no part to Errol Spence at that time. Now, I understand that they were on their path and they wanted to get that money. And they wanted to get that big money fight with Danny Garcia. And they wanted to get that belt. But they were legitimately not wanting anything to do with Errol Spence. So now Errol Spence, even though he don't say much, he's saying a lot. And he's not bullshitting. With the Mikey Garcia fight, I always sense that he took that fight, when Al Hammond came to him like, look, champ, it's motherfucking bread. You got to get this bread, bro. He, with this fight, financially, has become the A-side over Terrence Crawford, if I'm wrong. Because pay-per-views are trending right now, and I only trust Kevin Iole. I only trust Kevin Iole from Yahoo Sports. Lance is good, too. Jake Donovan for TV ratings. I only trust Iole. I'm sorry. 360,000 pay-per-view buys. What is Crawford versus Khan going to do? It has a fucking way, way, way better undercard. But where's the ESPN fucking promotional content? Like inside PBC Boxing. I mean, yeah, we got Maximum Boxing. We got the Boxing Beat with Dan Raphael on ESPN Plus. But he's got to promote that shit more. Get better. He don't have issues getting good guests. He's got to promote that shit more. He had several good shows with Bob Arum. Was it Bob? Who was it? Steven Espinoza. A couple other people. Charlo. But after that, I kind of stopped watching. So, we don't want to waste too much time before we be here fucking a half an hour. Let's get back to this. Listen to this. But Errol Spence is the man, and also he's proven that he don't have to talk a whole bunch of shit to sell. 47,000 plus at Cowboy Stadium? What? 360,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, yes, Mikey Garcia was a big part of that. We saw that with the turnout for Mikey Garcia, but still, the pay-per-view was called Spence versus Garcia. Listen in, especially what he says about Sean Porter.
I give him some credit. I kept tweeting this. It's going to be a moral victory for him if he can finish this fight on his feet, because there were times I didn't think he was going to last. it wasn't like you were trying to put him away. But I give him credit. He's got a jaw now. He can take some shots because he took a bunch from you. I think he's got a big heart to him. He's got some guts. Did he earn a little of your respect just standing in?
He definitely earned my respect, standing in and even just taking a fight. Because a lot of these welterweights, didn't want to take that opportunity.
What you trying to say?
A lot of them ducking me.
I mean, Skip, you heard what he
There
said?
we go. Yeah.
Hold on. What you trying to say? You trying to say Keith Thurman and Sean Porter, they ducking you?
Definitely. I mean, like I said, the Mikey Garcia fight probably wouldn't have happened if Sean Porter would have took the fight. When he fought Danny Garcia, I got in the ring and told him, let's make this fight happen. He said, okay, it's easy to be made. After that, he took his mandatory instead of fighting me, so I took Mikey Garcia.
Are you saying he is afraid of you?
I'm not saying he's afraid of me. I'm just saying he doesn't want to get in there just yet.
But hold on. You told a man he couldn't sell out his family reunion. So how is he gonna? Why is he gonna fight you? You talking crazy about it?
Oh, that should make him want to fight me more. I mean, we're boxers, so if a guy,
So you keep jugging, you antagonizing that man.
Yeah, I mean, attack.
He wants Sean Porter. Sean Porter didn't look good against Ugas. It was the style. And now you're going to question, especially when you look at, there's, where my man at? He got to get a shout out. Canelo's voice. He pointed this out right here. Let me show y'all real quick. Were you at Canelo's voice? I can't find him. Well, anyway, he was pointing out how Spence is so much bigger than Sean Porter, and will Spence likely use the same strategy he did against Mikey Garcia to keep Spence off of him? I mean, to keep Sean Porter off of him. Look, here it is right here. Look at this clip.
At the leaderboard for our punching bag machine, Errol, I don't know. What do you reckon? Can you make the cut?
Let's go watch this.
Top of the pile. 9-3-9 is the score.
Look how big he is compared to
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I got hit.
What do you reckon, boys?
y'all really need to check out inside PBC. Hold on. Look.
Let's not go green.
Now just look at the height and everything. What in the world? Sean Porter got to be on his shit. Because the fight's got to happen now. It's been too much trash talk. Unless Errol Spence fights Pacquiao, which he's going to talk about later on in this interview, unless he fights Pacquiao, then Sean Porter got to be ready. They got to be ready. That shit going to be war. Sean Porter got to, listen, he got to get it on the inside. That's what it's going to be right now. What if Errol Spence, look, he's decapitated down here. Here, let's fix it. There we go. Let's give him, there we go. So this is a fight. What if Errol Spence says, you know what, I want to go to war with him, try to dominate him, instead of trying to box him? Now, that's pay-per-view right there, right? Okay, I know. You're probably saying, don't talk up pay-per-view. All right. But I would pay for it.
So I'm about to fight him, so I can't.
Look. Look how Sean's sizing him up.
1,000?
He said 1,000.
Let's not go green.
What is code? I'm about to fight him, so I can't.
I got you.
Let's do this.
Okay. 939. What was Deontay Wilder? 927.
They say punch here, but I think they're trying to knock me off track. Let me get this.
Okay, that was better.
That was nice.
I like that one.
Errol, sorry, I'm just getting stuck.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, what's next for Mikey Garcia? I think 140 is where he should go. There's a lot of politics there. If you go down to 135, you're going to have to deal with the Loma talk. And going back down to 35 straight away, I don't think that's a good thing to do. Maybe you should go to 140, see how it feels, and then go back down to 135. But then he's going to have to defend his belt against Luke Campbell. And already Eddie Hearn is after that belt for Luke Campbell versus Devin Haney. And then Loma, You know, he's fighting Ant Kroller April the 12th. After that, he's going to be fighting Richard Comey. Winner of that's going to have 3 of the 4 belts. And then the Mikey Garcia talks are going to resume. The 140-pound division is dominated pretty much by the World Boxing Super Series outside of Jose Ramirez, who's with Top Rank on ESPN. So, you know, yeah, there'll be big fights for Mikey Garcia at 147. But now we know he can't compete with the best at 147. And that's going to be an issue for him. You know? Let's listen into a little bit more of this. In fact, I should save this for another video. But let's listen to a little bit more.
Antagonizing him, he definitely should take the fight then.
I know one man who can sell out lots of family reunions, and that's Manny Pacquiao. And you were campaigning for him after the fight. He was in the ring with you, and you called him over, and he was a little sheepish about it because I'm not sure he wants a piece of you either. You would like a piece of the money that he could bring to the ring, right?
Definitely. I think it makes sense.
All right, we're going to stop it right there. To be continued. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe. Oh, I'm going to make sure. I've never watched Undisputed before. I watched like 2 episodes. I'm going to make sure I DVR these now during the build-up to fights, fight week and after the fight. You know, because, you know, I've never liked Skip Bayless. I'm sorry. I can never stand him, you know. I know he got that new money over there and everything, and that's his shit, but, you know, I'm going to check it out. Skipping Shannon. All right. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.